guys, welcome back to my channel. This is kind of a different video, I won't lie to you. I have not sat down with my camera since, I actually don't know, but actually sitting and vlogging or talking to my camera anyway has probably, let me make sure my door's locked, has probably been since the summer, I won't lie. The last time I actually vlogged anything at all was Ibiza, which I know those vlogs are not live yet, but I kind of wanted to come back to my channel and kind of explain where I've been, what's been going on, why I've not been uploading, why I've not been vlogging. And I don't know, I kind of feel like when I vlog and when I speak to you guys and talk to you guys, I kind of feel better, a lot better. And it's a little bit of a different style video. I'm not going to make this like a like, comment, subscribe, do you know, like your normal generic videos. This is genuinely, I want this to just be an update, and I don't want it to be too deep, basically. I just kind of want to explain to you guys what's been happening, why I've taken a little break, and why, like, what's the plan moving forward and what is going on. So yeah, I kind of just feel like for the people that watch me consistently, and I'm not saying that's like loads and loads of people, but I hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which was absolutely incredible, and consistently get about 50 people that always tune into my videos and watch my videos every week when I was uploading. And I just feel like I've built kind of like a little bit of a community with those people. And imagine 50 people stood in a room actually listening to me speak. Like, that is bizarre, like absolutely not. But yeah, and when I put an Instagram story on basically saying that I've not been vlogging but I really want to come back to it, I had so much love and support from people that didn't even realise watched my videos, and I just kind of feel like I want to chat, because as much as this is a hobby, and it really is, I also feel like it's a really good support system. And whenever I put on my social media that I'm feeling down, or that I've had a bit of a tough time or anything like that, I feel like my social, like the people that come from social media and from watching me on YouTube and things like that all come together, and they're so supportive. So thank you so much. Can I just start with that? Because I have had so much love and support from people, and it's been really, really nice, to be completely honest. And again, I'm making this way bigger than this needs to be. Like, I just kind of want to explain myself and like what is going, like what's going to happen moving forward. But a lot of things have gone on in my life, and that's the reason that I just have not felt comfortable in picking up my camera, mainly because I know I would never have uploaded it. And it's so shit, because I feel like now that I'm like 3 months down the line from when this all happened, I feel like I wish I'd have been able to film it so that I could help people that are going through similar things, because I feel like this is going to be quite relatable to quite a few people who are like in their 20s and trying to navigate their 20s, and I feel like, woo! I feel like this would have been a good help, but anyway, that's not happened because I just wasn't strong enough, and that's okay. So yeah, without like making it too much of a thing, you might have been able to tell if you follow me on like TikTok and things like that, but I have moved out of the house. If you've been following me for a while, you will know that me and Jack bought a house in like 2021. We'd been living in that for like 3.5 years. My vlogs did tell you that I was putting the house up for sale, and the house has been up for sale, and we've got a buyer and all things like that, so that's all good. We are in the process of selling. Please do never sell a house. It is the most stressful, annoying thing of my life, and it's been the bane of my life for probably like 6 to 8 months now. It's actually ridiculous, but yeah. But I moved out the house. I made the decision in August to move out of the house, because me and Jack actually decided to part and split up. We mutually came to that decision, and I'm not going to go too much into depth of why or our reasonings behind it, because Jack's quite a private person. As you probably have guessed by now, I'm quite an over chronic sharer. Is over chronic sharer the right word? I am an oversharer, like really badly, but this isn't just my life and the impact that it's had on just me, it's had an impact on someone else as well, and it's not really my place to sit and air out what's happened online. There's nothing bad happened, can I also just clarify. It was very mutual. We still speak to each other, just because obviously we're selling a house together and things like that, and I still have so much love and respect for Jack, and I'm sure he does me. But ultimately we are just very different people. We're very different people. We show love and affection very differently, and I really promised myself I wouldn't get upset in this video. That's why I put makeup on, so that I wouldn't cry, because I need to go out after this. So I was like, yeah. But yeah, we decided that it would just be best for both of us. It wasn't a quick and easy decision. We've been in this kind of limbo for a long time, trying to make things work, trying to make things change. But if you asked me and Jack what our futures look like, they look completely different. And there's just only so much you can do and try and fight for something before it's actually draining both of you, and you don't recognise yourselves, never mind each other. So yeah, I'm so sorry, I'm filming this in a car park as well, so there's cars behind me and stuff. But yeah, so me and Jack decided to split. This was like in August time, and then about a week after we made that decision, I moved in with my dad and my stepmom. So I'm 24 years old, I had a house, I bought a house at 21, and I'm now selling it and I've moved home. And the reason that I kind of wish that I had vlogged how I was feeling throughout all this, and still now to be honest, is because I feel like so many people do such similar things to this, and we're all doing this like life once. Like, nobody's lived it before, even like your parents and things like that. That's their first time as well. So it's very like, to be honest, I felt like I was failing. I felt like I was making decisions and then doing things, and to be honest, my plan was never to move home. My plan was always to try and afford and find somewhere to live, whether that be shared housing and things like that. But ultimately, with what I want to do in the future, I really want to go travelling. It was just not feasible. I was never ever going to be able to save. And my dad and Debbie actually said, like, no, you're coming to live with us, like that is the only option like here. We don't want you to be spending the same, if not more, on what you were spending on your mortgage and stuff to try and live. And yeah, I'm super grateful. I am so grateful. I've been here now, so like I say, since August. It is now, is this car pulling in next to me? Sorry guys, someone just pulled up at the side of me and I got really embarrassed, so I was like in the flow of it and now I can't remember what I was saying. I think I was saying something along the lines of I'm super grateful that my family were so supportive and like allowed me to come and live with them, and the plan is to live with them until the foreseeable, until I've saved up enough money to make my dreams a reality, really. So yeah, so that's the situation, that's kind of where I've been, and that's why I've not felt like vlogging. Like I say, I think I was saying this as well, but at 24 you kind of feel like you're old but young. You feel like there's so much life left, but you also feel like you're on a time crunch, and I genuinely have felt so much like a failure and so much like I'm taking a massive step back. But actually, like, to have even took that step in the first place, to have bought a house at 21 and be able to buy a house at 21, like that's wild, do you know what I mean? And I should be super proud of myself and actually be able to ask for help when it's needed. Like, I am never going to live the life I want to live. I'd have been in so much like financial stress staying in that house, and obviously even if me and Jack would have stayed together and we would have stayed in the house, with the current living situations and things like that and the cost of living, I could not afford it. Like, I was struggling every single month, and this is me being super vulnerable, but it just wasn't feasible. Like, I don't know how people are even renting nowadays. Like, it's so unfair. Like, I would have not been able to have the life that I want to have, like going on holidays and having nice things. I never bought myself new stuff. Like, I was just super unhappy in my financial living situation, that kind of ultimately, like, me and Jack knew that the house wasn't going to be something that I could live in. I'm not saying this on Jack's behalf at all. This is just me personally, but I couldn't carry on the way I was. So yeah, there's been so much stuff that's gone on over the last few months that I just couldn't vlog. I couldn't pick up my camera. Every time I wanted to pick up my camera, I just didn't feel ready. I actually put an Instagram story out I think it was sometime in October, and I was like, I'm ready. And then I went to do it and I wasn't, and I was like, actually, you're not ready. Don't push yourself back into doing it when you're not ready. Also, there's lots of things going on behind the scenes that I want to keep private right now, that I just think, like, weekly vlogging, it would be so difficult to keep from you guys. And it's not that I want to keep things from you, but obviously ultimately you see like 20-30 minutes of my life from a week in like my vlogs, and I love that. Like, I love being able to share that with you guys. I love sharing memories and things like that, but there's certain things that I don't want to like publicize or put online just yet. And yeah, so it's just been really difficult to understand what I should be vlogging and what I shouldn't be vlogging. This is also going to be a really difficult video to edit, because I kind of just want to put it online. Like, I wish this was live so I could just put it up, but then likewise that's terrifying, because how vulnerable I'll be feeling when I edit it back and I listen to what I've said. But I feel like just getting it all off my chest is the best way. So hopefully this just goes up in pretty much like one swoop, but it might not. But yeah, so that's where I've been. That's why I've not been uploading. I think I've brushed over that really quickly, but I just don't really want to talk about it. It's taken me a long time to be able to even talk like this, and I haven't even spoke like this to like my family, my friends, because I just find it difficult. But like I say, me and Jack have still got so much respect for each other. We still speak to each other just based on the fact of like we have to speak because of the house and things like that, and I will always cherish what we had and what we have had and the memories and things like that. And yeah, obviously, like I say, Jack's a private person online as he is offline, so not that there's going to be like thousands and thousands of people watching this, but if you know Jack personally, or you know me personally, or you follow any of us online or on social media, please just obviously know that this was mutual. There's no hate, there's nothing like that, because I'm so conscious now that people go through breakups and things like that online, and then people like ultimately jump the gun and are quite horrible to other people, and I would never want that, because that's not the case in this situation. And even if it was, like, I wouldn't want that to happen. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So, and obviously Jack never chose to be in my videos or anything like that. I kind of just did that, and it was lovely of him to be in them, but also likewise he didn't choose that and he didn't want that. So this is my hobby, not his, and I don't want people to be anything but nice to him. Not that they're gonna do it, do you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm just overcompensating here, and even if I don't even know if I need to say any of this, because I probably don't, but I just wanted to say that because yeah, it was very mutual. And yeah, oh, do you know what, I'm so proud of myself for not crying. I've wobbled, but I've not cried, and I'm actually really glad that I haven't, because it's been tough. It has been tough, and yeah, I'm just super, but I'm glad I'm getting this out, because I really want to come back to my channel. Moving forwards, I really want to be back on YouTube. I want a weekly vlog. I have quite a few videos that I want to go up first. If there's anything that me and Jack filmed together, they're not going to go live. So I did film like when we went to London. I had a few weekly vlogs just from being in the house that I have now since deleted. They never got edited anyways, but I've deleted the clips because it's just a bit sensitive, and also I feel like that's just picking at the wound that's already trying to heal. So they're not going to go live. I have got, I think, a Kate and Bae vlog, which is when I went with my sister, her fiance, Bonnie, and my stepmom. I really want to put that live because it was my first holiday with Bonnie and I loved it. So that's a video that needs to go live. I've got Ibiza that needs to go live, Leeds Fest that needs to go live, and I want to say that there is a weekly vlog that I wanted to put live, but I'm not 100% sure if I will. But it was when I went on a work trip, and then I got back, and I have watched briefly some of the clips, and I don't think Jack's in them, but it's kind of like my last time that I actually filmed myself in the house. And I think that I might put that live, just because I'm a very sentimental person, and knowing that I'm not gonna ever film in that house again is kind of just a bit, do you know what I mean? Like, I could have filmed me saying bye to the house, could have done all that, but I just didn't want to. But that might also go live. So there's 4 videos that I think still need to go up on my channel, including this one, so 5. This one I'm hoping to upload first, and then the vlogs will come next. Once those are up, I'm then thinking that that's when I'm going to start weekly vlogging again, possibly around Christmas time. So even though there's going to be uploads from me, they're going to be from the past few months, really. So then once those are live, then I will be able to come back to vlogging, basically. There's, like I say, there's going to be some things that won't make the vlogs, some things that I'll be doing that I don't really want to pop online. I hope you guys respect that. It's just more obviously navigating being 24, moving home, getting used to vlogging in front of my family. I've never had to do that before, so that's kind of weird. And even if I have, I've not done it properly, if that makes sense, like actually sitting like this and talking to my camera. And then just like seeing friends and being out and stuff like that, I want to enjoy it, do you know what I mean? I don't want it to become like where I'm nervous or anxious or anything like that about what I'm posting. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys understand where I've been and why I haven't vlogged, and why I'm coming back now and basically having these conversations and the plans for the future. But I am hoping before the new year I'm back weekly vlogging, because I miss it. I miss you guys, I miss uploading, and it's something that I really want to do. And my channel actually hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which is a goal that I've wanted since I started YouTube. And I actually started a channel with like one of my old best friends when we were like 9. And yeah, so then making my channel when I was 16 to now, it's just like crazy that I can watch all that back. And yeah, so I really I want to come back. I want to vlog. I want to show you guys what I'm up to. I want to help people that are in the same boat as me, that are like in their 20s and have no idea what they're doing. I really want to do that, because like I say, these past few months, but this past year, like I've changed completely as a person. Like I used to want to be a teacher. I was training to be a teacher, doing my teacher training, and I dropped out. I left and I went and worked in a marketing job, and I love my marketing job that I'm in now. But everything has kind of changed, and I feel like I haven't really opened up online about it all, but it's been so tough. So yeah, I wanna help you guys, and I want to talk about it, and I want to be able to look back on this in like a year's time and be like, you are so strong and you have come such a long way. So yeah, and like I say, I am putting on a massive brave face right now, because I have been not a wimp. I was going to say a wimp, but not a wimp. I have been very aware of my emotions and very intact with my emotions over the past few months, and I've cried a lot, like a lot, and I've shut myself off a lot, and I've been very like pulled away from certain things like my friends, my family. But I want to start being on the up, and I want to start focusing on how I'm going to make my life the life I want. And that ultimately is going travelling and having experiences with like my friends and stuff, and just really appreciating life again. So yeah, I really hope this video has kind of like helped. I don't know if it will have. I don't even know if I'm just talking rubbish, but yeah, I don't really know how to sign this off. I guess you know that I've got some vlogs that need to go like live. You know that I will be back hopefully before the new year, but if not, it will definitely be in the new year. And I'm hoping that I will be back weekly vlogging, and there'll be hopefully some Christmas uploads, because you know what I'm like, I love a Christmas. I love to vlog my Christmas day. It's going to be a little bit weird this year because I actually don't think I've put it online yet on my YouTube, but Zeba passed away, my dog at my mum's, and yeah, there's just been so much. There has been so much that I just don't think I've even been able to vlog or go through. Wow, yeah. When I actually deep it like this, there's so much that's gone on. I actually feel proud that I'm being able to sit and talk about it like this, and actually post this online, because that's wild. That's wild to me. When I was like 14, 15, the anxiety that I had, I could never, but yeah, so that's that really. I am going to leave this video here now, because I'm just going to keep rambling on about stuff, and yeah, but I really hope this has cleared things up and you guys have kind of got a sense of when I'm going to be coming back. But yeah, so if you're new here, my name's Leah, I'm 24, I'm currently living at home with my parents, and my goal in life is to travel. But yeah, and if you're not, and you're a returning subscriber who watches my videos consistently, even if you don't watch them consistently, you just come and support, then I am so grateful for you, and thank you so much for sticking around. And yeah, that's it really. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, I will see you in the next uploads. Remember, they were filmed all throughout this process at different points and different times, and even before the process. So yeah, please be kind, please be nice, and I appreciate and love you all, and I will see you very, very soon when I'm hopefully black vlogging.